In this video, I'm going to be talking about high school planning to get into college part 1, freshman year. This is going to be a 4-part series where I talk about what you can do to plan each of the years of high school so that you can have an easy application process and get into the college that you want to get into. I will also have extra tips that you can follow that I guarantee will help you out. So let's get started with freshman year. Pick an elective that interests you. In freshman year, you don't get a lot of choices as far as classes go, so make that elective that you do get to pick worth it. While colleges mainly look at sophomore and junior year, freshman year definitely matters as well. For me personally, I decided to go with an elective that fit along the career path I was thinking about. So that was an engineering class, and that class lasted 2 years, and after those 2 years, I decided that engineering wasn't for me. Even though I didn't enjoy those classes as much as I thought I would or as much as I hoped, it helped me to figure out that engineering wasn't my thing, and it was very worth it. But you don't have to pick an elective with a full career path in mind, so don't believe the people that say you won't get into college if you pick an elective such as choir. My best friend, for example, she did choir all 4 years of high school and she got into UCLA, so she is a great example of someone that used choir to her advantage and made it worth her time, as you should too. Join one club or sport. I know people will tell you to join a bunch of clubs and sports because it'll look great to colleges. However, the transition to high school is overwhelming enough as it is, and you really don't need to put all that pressure on yourself to join all these clubs and sports just to look good to colleges in freshman year. If you try to join all those clubs and sports, you'll really end up participating in none of them because the time commitment will be too much, you'll end up stressed, and it's just not a good situation. So just pick one that you think you will enjoy and that you're even passionate about, and it will work out a lot better for you, and you'll be able to write that down on your application. Also, it's important to note that no club or sport is better than another. Some clubs have volunteering opportunities, which is super cool if you want to do that. But if you think that a hip-hop club would be more fun for you, then do that. Volunteering can happen anytime on the weekends, over the summer. You don't need to join a club at school for volunteering just to look good on your college applications. Just do what you want and what you think you would enjoy. And with that, don't join a club just because your friend is joining it. Colleges really value when you join things that you are actually passionate about and want to do. So make sure you're joining clubs for you. Research volunteering early. The summer after freshman year is a great time to do some volunteering because you can't get a job yet. But it can be sometimes hard to find volunteering opportunities for people that are under 16. So this is why it's super important during the school year to research volunteering opportunities for the summer so you can apply early, get in there, and do the volunteering that you actually want to do and that you'd actually enjoy, not just something random that you don't really want to do. Also, volunteering makes a great college application essay prompt, so it's pretty good to get volunteering in there that you'd actually enjoy. I personally didn't do much volunteering, but I did volunteer at a kids' summer day camp for a week, and that got me 36 hours alone, so I definitely recommend doing something like that that's quick and easy, along with volunteering that you could possibly do every weekend for a couple hours or something like that. Get to know your favorite teachers. No, I don't mean get to know all about your teachers' personal lives, but try to talk to your teachers about anything you feel comfortable talking to them about, whether it's a club you're participating in or volunteering you're thinking of doing, or even a topic in class you enjoy, because teachers love talking about that. So just make sure you're talking to your teachers, because eventually your favorite teachers might end up being references for you, or writing recommendation letters for you for college or scholarships or anything else that you decide to do. So getting in touch with your teachers early is a great idea. Additionally, if you know that your favorite teachers teach other classes that you can maybe take later on, find out what those classes are, because if you take a teacher more than once, they have a better chance to get to know you more rather than just having you for 1 year. For example, my Calculus AB teacher also taught Calculus BC and Computer Science, which I took both of them, so he got to know me in 3 different classes, so it was really helpful when I asked him for college advice or to help with my recommendation letters. He was there for me and he knew me a lot better than the other teachers who only had me for 1 class. And I don't mean you have to start talking about recommendation letters right now, because that would be a little weird in freshman year, but talk to them early on. Just get to know them a little bit so you aren't coming to them senior year having barely talked to them, asking them for a recommendation letter about you, because it's just not a good situation for you or the teacher. And lastly, write down everything. What I mean by this is write down every single thing that you participate in, whether it be sports, clubs, volunteering, working, whatever it may be. Write down every single thing and how many hours you do it per week and the period of time in which you did it or are doing it, such as March through May, something like that. Or if it's a one-time opportunity, such as performing in a talent show or volunteering when you just did it once, write that down too, and how many hours you spent on it or participated in it. This will help you so much when it's time to apply to college, and I say that because I did not do this at all. That was a big mistake on my part, because I had to think into the deepest depths of my brain and think about what did I do freshman year. How long did I do it for? I'm sure I forgot something that I did because I just could not remember every single thing, and I kind of had to guess how many hours I did things for, and it just, it's not a good situation. So you should get into the habit now of writing everything down that you do, and the application process will be so much easier. And even better than just writing it down, put it in a Google Doc. This will be a lot more effective than writing it down, because over 4 years you might lose that piece of paper that you wrote things down on. So make sure you put it in a Google Doc and not your school account, because you won't be able to access that after your senior year, or at least that was the case with my school. So put it in a Google Doc that's within your personal account so you can access it anytime. Even though it might be time consuming, just learn from my mistakes and you won't have to spend so much time later on your college applications in senior year, and just get into the habit of writing things down right now. And that was High School Planning to Get into College Part 1 Freshman Year. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who you think would benefit from this series. And also make sure you're subscribed down below and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!